Hello everybody and welcome back to some Enter the Gungeon Hardmode. Today I'm going to play as the robot. It's been a hot minute since we've done a bit of roboting. Obviously hard mode doesn't really lend itself to robot being the most powerful of characters, but the blanking on hit that he receives is very, very nice. I've sort of had some comments from you guys recently, and I'd like to get some more from any of you that are regulars of the series about maybe switching things up in terms of how we do hard mode and how we play Gungeon on the channel. Because of course, as everyone that either watches or has watched the series will probably know, Gungeon is definitely getting more and more stale as time goes on. And I'm not saying by any chance that that I don't enjoy playing it. I still very much do. But we've been playing it on the channel for getting on for 3 years now, and the last update came out like 2 years ago now. So I mean, of course, there's mods and stuff, and I'm always going to be up for playing like Nevername's new mod, Cell's new mod, all that sort of stuff. I know there's some cool new stuff kind of in the works coming up, but kind of just want to get more people's opinion on what they think of a sort of Wheel of Gungeon sort of thing, like Alexa style. Not to completely steal his video idea, but it is a very good idea, and I think it'd work very well in Enter the Gungeon. And just have sort of some spinning wheels that select whether we play hard mode or regular, whether we play blessed mode or rainbow or normal, whether we play all jammed or all champion, and just add a few challenges in from time to time and just kind of see how we go with it all, because I think that could be a fun way to inject a little more interesting runs into the game without me just in the spare of the moment deciding. Either that, or we could have maybe some sort of voting poll thing where people maybe vote for the sort of thing that I should be doing in Gungeon. Of course, that's not as easy because then we'd have to, I can't really backlog videos, but to be honest, Gungeon is one of the series that I very rarely backlog anymore anyways, so a voting system could work if people would maybe like to add something into the Discord where they vote for what they want to see on the next episode, and I'm sure everyone will vote for whatever causes me the most pain and agony. Everyone's going to be like, all jammed, all champion, ooh, Helix votes. All this, all that, I'm sure, but I think that could be maybe a bit of an interesting idea. So there's some ideas that I've been toying around with the possibility of changing the series up, and it'll probably end up being a full series reboot where I play the game from start to finish again, because of course we have a bunch of new unlocks to go ahead with. Ooh, it's the room, people. It's the room. Get to the bunker. Get to the bunker. This room is my monster. The room that should have never existed. The why, oh why did I create this what's wrong with me sort of room. I thought it'd be fun, but for hard mode, I was wrong. I will open up Matman's little room here. I am a little worried about HP. For the first floor, losing half of your HP already as the robot is not conducive of a winning run, especially on hard mode, but we can attempt to carry this one on. I mean, Helix Bullets is a pretty good get, and obviously Robot's right hand, the starting weapon, or Robot's left hand, I can never remember which one it is. I think it's Robot's right hand, is a pretty damn good weapon, to be honest. It's a pretty damn good weapon. We start off in our shop here. I'd very much like the armor, thank you. I think I'm just going to buy that straight off the bat. I realized there could be a better chest available, and that might seem foolish, but I think right now it's probably slightly more important for us to... We're definitely getting hit here, yep. Slightly more important for us to try and get some survivability going. Of course, Helix Bullets does make it a little bit harder to hit enemies that are stationary like that. But bigger enemies like this, we're getting a 33% damage bonus against, so it all works out. And this ended up being that anyways. Give us a... Aw, you shit of a game. You shit of a game. Right. What you got for us, dude? Do you know what? That's pretty heckin' good. The Siren, as we learned in the previous episode, or as we discussed in the previous episode, should I say, a very, very good weapon. Of course, it works very, very well with our electricity as well. We're going to be plopping electricity all over the floor, pretty much everywhere. I'm going to blank that, which is going to do a bit of additional damage. I'm actually going to blank again. I really don't like those blanks that I just put forward, I have to say. Yep, especially considering I rolled in the wrong direction because I am special and don't understand how to play this game. But The Siren is a big get if we can live through this boss fight, which I would say is pretty likely. Really hope we get some armor for beating him. We did indeed. We also got the Mach 10, which isn't a particularly good weapon, but I'll take it. And we will head onwards. We could have bought another key, but we've already got one. And honestly, I think the Siren, as long as we can live for a little bit, is going to shred through these next few... well, honestly, I was going to say next few rooms. More so next few floors. I reckon the Siren could keep us going for the next little while. Definitely. It is a very, very good weapon. And very, very good for what we currently want it to do. So let's power on through. But anyways, enough about talking about actual Gungeon. You're all here for me to talk about random shit that makes no sense, or random modding things. But, obviously, most of you will know, and most of you will have seen, that I've been uploading a hell of a lot of Repentance, hell of a lot of Binding of Isaac, and that has been kind of my main game as of late. Been playing it a lot, been discussing it a lot, and it's been a real wild ride, discovering all the content that it has to offer. It's ended up being like an absolutely ginormous DLC, pretty much the best DLC that a game that I've played has ever received, in my opinion. Ooh, that's very nice. Yeah, I was not expecting it to be anywhere near as in-depth and as much content as it contains, so it's been really cool. And I'm sort of planning and working out ways to do some co-op sort of stuff, probably with Nevernamed, and maybe a few other people here and there. For those of you that didn't see, actually, I don't know how many of you that watched the Enter the Gungeon series are interested in the Binding of Isaac, but I'm sure there's some crossover. For those of you that didn't see, a guy named Two Left Thumbs, who I've actually done a little bit of content on YouTube with before, actually posted a really long video to his second channel that was like a history of the Binding of Isaac. Very, very detailed, very great video. But he actually reached out to me and asked if he could use my gameplay in the background of the video, and it has been an amazing opportunity to be a part of. Like, for one, like I said, the video is fantastic, so I'm happy to be a part of it. But also, he gave me a pretty damn good shout-out, I have to say. He went above and beyond the Call of Duty with the shout-out that he gave me. Let's see. Bit of a bad hit there. But I was very much so expecting... I'm using the gameplay of a guy called TheTurtleMelon, check him out, but it was a lot more involved, a lot more in-depth than that, and he showed off my thumbnail art, which is, of course, Skull's amazing art, for my Binding of Isaac series, as well as giving a shout-out of my content in general, so big ups to him. But anyways, what I'm trying to get onto is saying that I actually ended up getting quite a fair few new subscribers off of the back of that. I'm sure many of them are mainly in it for Enter the Gun, for Binding of Isaac, but maybe a few of you have migrated over to the Enter the Gungeon series. I know a lot of people that like one game normally like the other. It's kind of, although they're not very similar games, I feel like the player bases have quite a lot of crossover. So yeah, it's kind of cool to, oh my god. It's kind of cool to see a bunch of new people. Like, I was very, very grateful that just before Repentance, and I mean just like a day before Repentance, we actually hit 3,000 subs, which is insane. I've been at this for like 2 and a bit years now, so 3,000 subs was a pretty cool milestone to reach. And then not even a month later, we're at 3,650. It's crazy how quick things have grown just due to that one brilliant shout out. So it's really cool to see. I'm really happy about it. I'm guessing that's going to be up there. Yeah, it was something that I was kind of not expecting to give as much as it ended up giving. I expected it to be a small sort of shout out, and I might get maybe 100 subs off the back of it, because I knew the video was going to do well. Two Left Thumbs in detail videos like this often do very, very well. And this one is no exception. It's got like 200k views and still growing. And yeah, I wasn't really expecting it to be quite as full on as it has been, and it's just, yeah, I've been super grateful. And hopefully at some point in the future I'll be doing some actual videos with Two Left Thumbs, probably on the Binding of Isaac, but we've also discussed quite a lot of other games. We're kind of planning around it, but as most of you guys know, I have a pretty... that was a really bad hit. I have a pretty full YouTube schedule. I'm going to get over here and chill. I have a pretty full YouTube schedule, and of course, so does he. He runs 2 channels, and one of which takes is just gameplay, let's plays like mine, but the other is the channel I played the Isaac to. A lot of research, a lot of stuff like that, so... I can definitely understand it. But yeah, like, I'm probably going to do some stuff with Never Named as well. I'm guessing this is our secret room here. Yeah, indeed it is. This is actually one I made, I think. Unfortunately, I didn't think to put fucking armor in it. God damn, why am I so stupid? What the hell is this? What the heck is even that? Oh, cool. It's the gun from Risk of Rain 2 that the robot dude has. I mean, it's not the exact same, but it's based on it by the looks of things. We'll take that. We are very much in a bad position for our HP right now. I'd like to fix that somehow, but we'll see. I mean, glass chamber, is that the one that gives us the reload speed for our glass glonstones? Because if so, that's pretty good. Yeah, that's going to be some pretty fast reloading. Let's see how this ends up going. What sort of charge has this thing got? Pretty hefty charge up, I have to say. And of course, we can't get hit, so seems pretty good. I don't think we are long for this world, though, I have to say. And this is not a boss killer. Okay. Yeah, this thing's doing a lot better. Okay, we have fucked ourselves in the ass here. We did briefly fuck ourselves in the ass there, but unfortunately I rolled directly into a bullet, because I'm shite. Unfortunate, Amoconda is a boss that I feel can be a little bit messy on hard mode, but hey ho, that's just how it goes sometimes. But yeah, it's been kind of a fun experience, sort of working with another YouTuber a little bit. I say working with, he did all the hard work. I just recorded some gameplay like I normally do. But anyways, yeah, it's been fun because it's not really the same sort of vein, but it's kind of akin to some of the tutorial things that I did. That sort of stuff that I'm still kind of on the fence about what to do with that. I mean, Repentance really threw a spanner in the works because I was basically when Repentance came out, my plan was I was going to do a bunch of Enter the Gungeon Shorts tutorials on loads of different mods. And I still have that idea in mind. It's not going anywhere. We've got plenty of time, and I'm kind of waiting for Never Named and Cell to release their final updates anyways. Because there's still, I would say their final updates, I should say they're next. Because I know that there's still a lot more to see and a lot more to get within those mods. And I don't really want to review things that could possibly end up changing or being made better. So that's kind of an idea that I had, but then I was kind of going to do it just after Repentance came out, probably like a few weeks after Repentance came out, but then Repentance ended up taking up so much more of my time and attention than I expected it to, I have to say. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. Yeah, I have to say it ended up taking up way more of my time and attention than I thought. I was expecting I was going to do like 1, maybe 2 possible weeks of, wait, what? Where's this key? What the hell? Where'd the key go? Is the key in the wall? Don't tell me the key's in the wall. But yeah, I was going to do like 1, possibly 2 weeks of episodes every day. Okay, there you go, we got it. Of episodes every day, and it ended up just carrying on, simply because I ended up playing a lot more of it, backlogging episodes, and just going crazy on it, and it's probably going to continue for a little while, actually. Like, I've had to sort of cut... That was a bit of a stupid play by me there. I kind of knew that attack was coming. I shouldn't have rolled right into it. Like... I knew I'd be doing a lot of it, and I knew it'd take over some of my time, but I wasn't expecting it to be anywhere near as much. I'm probably going to keep up the daily episodes with Isaac for as long as I feel feasible. There's been a few series that I put on the sideline to sort of make room for Isaac, mainly in my own schedule rather than YouTube. I am not paying attention at all right now. But yeah, sort of a few things that I've moved around and switched up to make room for it in my YouTube schedule, like... Hotline Miami stopped for a little bit, but then again we did finish the game. But that'll be coming back, don't worry. Anyone that loves that series, do not fret, it will come back in time. And my second series that I normally do on the weekend has kind of taken a little step back. Do you know what? We're gonna redo this run. I've been hit far too many times to carry on with that run. We're gonna start again. But yes, I think it's fine though. I think there's enough content variety and it's supply and demand really. Okay, we probably get hit here, yep. The Isaac series is just doing phenomenally well on the channel compared to my usual view account. So I am giving the people what they want. I don't know how many of you that are watching this now are also watching the... Oh my god. Let's try and get a good start, shall we? Let's not shit the bed. Yeah, I don't know how many people of you here are watching the Binding of Isaac series and keeping up with it, 'cause I'm sure it's pretty hard to keep up with everything I'm uploading at the minute. I am uploading a hell of a lot. But I do appreciate all of you watching, and I'm hoping you're enjoying it just as much as I am playing it, because at the end of the day, the main reason I upload the games that I do, and the main reason I play as much of them and record as much of them as I do, is because that's how much I play them, and if I'm going to play them, I might as well record them. Oh, that... I got completely befuddled there. No! Okay, we got him. I did get hit twice to get there, but we did get him. Was not a worthwhile trade. Unless we get a black chest and a red chest. Then I'll say it's pretty good. But yes, I do appreciate any support on the videos, like comments and likes and all that sort of stuff, because I do put a hell of a lot of effort into my channel, or at least I try to. And I don't know how many of you know, I'm sure a lot of you do by now, especially those of you in my Discord, but I run this alongside a full-time job. This is like something that I just enjoy doing in my free time, even if I really do go quite hard on the amount of videos I upload. I kind of started off like, cool, one a day. And then I was like, but I like doing one a day, but it leaves less room for game variety. Like, I have to roll out a really good game to fit in a new game. And while that is fine for the most part, and it does build up stronger audiences, I believe it builds up like stronger communities of people around that specific game, it also limits my ability to enjoy myself in the games that I play. And oh no. It kind of limits myself in my enjoyment of what I can play, the variety. It also limits myself to just the audiences of those games too, which is not always a good thing. Like, I think if I was still uploading Gungeon daily to this day, from back when Farewell to Arms came out, my videos would probably be doing much better, and I'd probably have a higher sub base, but I wouldn't be enjoying YouTube as much as I am. So I always feel like it's kind of better for me to do the variety, offer the content that I feel, offer enough of the content of the games that I feel do better than others, but still leave room to try new things and explore the roguelike genre for myself, because there's so many games, so many people, so many things that I've done because of my YouTube channel that I never would have done otherwise. Like, one of my favorite things about my YouTube channel is the people that I've met, the friends I've made, and just like getting into a lot of the modding communities a lot more closely. Like, Enter the Gungeon, obviously I'm a huge part of that modding community, mainly as a content creator, but I also do help out with ideas and testing for a few people here and there. And same with the Binding of Isaac. I've done mods for Nuclear Throne now as well, Noita now as well, and they've even done some collabs with a few other people that make mods on that game. And it just kind of, it's really nice to sort of find your place within those communities as a content creator. It's not something that you get the opportunity to do as a normal, just a normal player a lot of the time, unless you really sort of carve out yourself in the community. But I mean, especially people like Never Named and Cell, or Sophia, as she's called now, is people that I feel are pretty good friends. Ooh, yes. Ooh, baby. Right hand, left hand. We've got it all going on. Also, this plus the mistake bullets is going to be tragic. Oh boy. I think we want to just head off, don't we? God damn, this is going to be tragic. But yes, it's just been cool. It's kind of my favorite thing about YouTube, and it's one of the things that I always sort of like whenever I'm feeling down on YouTube, and it happens to every creator. Every now and again, you're gonna end up just thinking, oh, I'm not really getting that many views, or oh, I'm not really getting that many subscribers, or my videos, I don't feel like my videos are that good, or whatnot. You always get those niggling doubts, but I think that those are the sort of things that kind of bring me back and always make me think, like, it is worth it, because even if no one's watching my content, or like very little people are watching my content, or whatever, I'm still making connections, meeting people in the modded communities, and Hyper Light Blaster, this is a banger of a run. My god. Right, down we go. We actually got a flawless for once in our gosh darn life. Yeah, and I think that's something that even if I quit YouTube right here and now, I could still take a lot away from it. I could still say that I made my mark and that I did a lot of things. Okay, Hyper Light Blaster is not what we want to be doing. Oh my god. I just strike that guy into my face. Oh, this is the worst thing ever. Oh my god. I love this. Oh, you stupid. Oh my god. I didn't anticipate how terrible this weapon would be. It's the best thing ever. And I hate it. Haha, I'll pull you into a pit. Get in the pit, boy. Get in the pit. Boom. Haha. I'm having to really focus on my dodging right now. I have to say, this is not the easiest thing in the world to maintain. Anything that locks itself in place is my best friend. Anything that I can't pull back. Definitely want to take that. I'm actually going to take the scope as well. Extra accuracy seems like it could be pretty good. Oh my god. No! God damn it, I'm so dead here. Oh, yeah, you get near me, Kickin. Kickin. Got you as well. Got you as well. Oh, you bastard. Get in the center. One hit from death. I have to say, things are looking pretty bleak. Our chances of survival are dwindling. Yeah. I had a feeling that wouldn't exactly be the most fruitful of runs. Either way, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode nonetheless. Let me know what you think about some of the things I mentioned earlier on in this episode. I'd like to get as much opinions on this as possible. It's always going to help the channel grow, do better, and provide the content that you guys want to see. I'm always trying to strive to get viewer interaction. Anytime people have suggestions, I try to take them on board. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.